You guys, I don't know if anybody's here with me, but I decided just to do this friend mail and a little haul that I have. I'll do it live, and then also it can be archived for those who are out, doing something else on a Sunday. I've been staying home on weekends. I've been trying to lay a little low on the weekends, just until all this health situation kind of calms down. So a lot more people out on the weekends, and gets a little stressful. So I've just kind of been laying low and doing things around the house and getting caught up, and then go out thrifting and sourcing during the week when it's quite not quite so busy. All right, let me get a few things situated. I need to see the comments. Oh, hi. Let me type in. Hi. So, yes, I went thrifting and I didn't film. Dad was getting his teeth moldings, So while they were doing that, I just kind of breezed around and popped in here and there, whatever was closed, and I didn't film, right? So I'll show it to you guys, anybody that wants to hang out for a while. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, everybody. Mother of 7. Hi, Susan. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Myra. Hi. So thanks for coming to hang out with me on a Sunday. The weather's nice though. Wow. I don't know where everyone's at, but here in Colorado, it's like 65, just under 70 degrees. It's really nice, really beautiful fall. The leaves are turning. I hope to take a little drive up through the mountains to see the changing. There's a really nice popular road to go on to see all the fall colors. Okay. Anyways, I'll start with friend mail real quick, and then we'll do the haul, and that way some other people might come in. It's Gross in Maryland. Oh, wait a minute. That's okay. You're way up northeast, but that should be okay. Hi from Pennsylvania. Hi from New York City. You guys should have some fall colors. All right. Let's do the one that you guys have been waiting on. A lot of you, that if you follow me a lot, you knew this was coming, and I did too. And I finally opened it. I was trying to save it. You guys, I was trying to save it and unbox it with you guys, even though most of us knew what it was from watching Laura's channel. But she shipped it in a 12 by 12 box, and I needed it the other day. I was like, oh, that box is perfect. So I went ahead and opened it. But anyways, let me put up something real quick. Let's see. Let me do a screen share real quick. Windows. I want to share this screen real quick. There. So a lot of you also watch Laura Caldwell, right? On her own channel now. And so if you do watch her religiously, you saw her pick this up. I was so surprised myself. And then she messaged me on Instagram. I'm going to leave that up for a while. If you don't know, this is a great channel. We have kind of the same taste as well. So love Laura. Yeah, me too. So if you don't, you might want to check out Laura Caldwell's channel. Okay, let me come back. So when she messaged me about this, I was like, hey, that's not how this works. You saw her get it. I know. I'm like, I messaged her back. I said, no, that's not how this works. I'm the fangirl. So she just giggled back. But yeah, she sent this. She knew I was working on like a John Perry collection, Save the John Perrys, and I keep some of the more epic pieces and I sell the rest. And so, she sent me this with one of her nice cards and a letter. This is a big one too. That's why I used the picture that I used on this thumbnail. It has the ones that I keep, my little grouping behind me on the thumbnail. And that one's definitely a keeper. And she just says, so happy to find this for you to add to your collection. Thanks so much for being so kind and welcoming to the YouTube thrifting community, Laura. She's a great gal. If you don't know, you want to go follow Laura. So you guys, and if you follow me religiously, I've already picked out things to send back to her, right? That I think she's going to like. Trying to stay in with her group. If she wants to join in on the House Hippo trend that's supposed to be for good luck or protection, I got her the most awesome House Hippo. It's all kind of mid-century modern wood thing. And I got her a wooden hand that has henna Mindy. It has like a Mindy tattoo on it. And then I got her something else that, I'm not going to say because I think she already knows about this, and I don't know if she has time to actually watch my channel. That would be like, woo, really? That would be great. But she's a sweet person. She met up with a bunch of my other reseller friends recently. So if you follow Jocelyn, Crazy Lamp Lady, Fatbird Finds, George, Misty, Thrifter Junker, Vintage Hunter, you probably saw that Laura went to Ohio and met up with a lot of them too. So they all say she's a doll in person too, and I figured that. So I didn't get to go this year. I'll go next year. I just couldn't go. So anyways, so excited about that. Woo woo. And it's over here, you guys. Then I want to give a shout out to John and Heidi. They don't have a YouTube channel yet, but I told them they should, because she's actually a good picker, and I think he is too. But they picked me up. They live up in Denver. I think you've seen them in one of my videos, and I linked their eBay store because I'm following her store because she does things that I don't do. She made, at the time, this was a couple months ago, she made a ton of money off of these kits for like cross stitch and all that kind of stuff. I mean, she turned me on, and I turned you guys on to a bigger name. She was selling them for like $100, $200. So I'll drop her eBay store back in the video description when this is over and uploaded. So they bought me a fun little mug too, and they left the tag on. Look. And I said back, and I wrote him back, or I texted them back, and I'm like, wait, what? Because we were making jokes about how expensive our thrift stores, a lot of thrift stores are getting, right? And so they did that as a joke. They just put that $9.99 on there. They did not pay that, but that was funny. And luckily I noticed it and said something back. So it helped for the joke that they made. And then, you know, a nice letter. Oh, there it is. Heidi's House of Hoards and More. I can show that. Yeah. If you don't want to wait till this is over, that is the name of her eBay store. Antiques, collectibles, oddities, one-of-a-kind, art, glass, unique, kind of like what a lot of us do. But those cross-stitch patterns and whatever, wow. So she put them on my radar, and I passed that information on to you guys. Now, oh, and Lisa from Germany sent me, all the way from Germany, sent me a really cool card. Look at I like the art, the simple kind of modern art on that, right? That's kind of timeless, isn't it? So, and a nice personal note. So shout out to Lisa from Munich. My mom's German. My mom came over here when she was 14. She was born in Frankfurt, Germany. Yes. She had to learn to speak English while going to school. Yeah. And you guys know my mom. And so this would have been during the 60s and 70s. And my mom had me pretty young. And so she became an American hippie, hardcore. I'll have to show you guys pictures. When I say that, I'm not kidding. And so she's an artist. She does stained glass, all kinds of art that she does. I'm going to see if I can get her to come on sometime. Okay. Let me see if I can do that and find some pictures of her hippie phase. So that's kind of where I get that, you know, and she was always upcycling things. Our home would never be like a Martha Stewart magazine. You know what I mean? My mom was unique. And I think that's where I get that from, you know, like a lot of us, we like our things to be a little bit, you know, more unique and like reflect our personality. Anyways. Oh, you guys know Carrie, right? This is from Carrie Matchett. Let me open it. I love the box. Love the box, Carrie. I don't know if you're here, but a lot of you guys know who I'm talking about. You know her. She's a YouTube chat friend of yours. You see her around. You see her in my chats. You see her in other people's chats. Let's see what she sent. Oh my gosh. Thanks for doing this with me, you guys. It makes it more fun too. And then we'll do the thrift haul that I didn't film, that you guys didn't get to see me buy this stuff. Okay. Let me put my readers on for a minute, make sure I don't cut into anything. I want to save this box. It's a gorgeous box. So let me figure out, oh, there we go. Let me figure out what she did. One of you is going to get this box when you buy something, or I might put some of her purchases in this. This is a great, beautiful box to recycle. I recycle so much for my shipping. So I hope if you ever bought something from me, you're not like, what is this? It's because I recycle, you guys. I recycle stuff. It's clean, but I'm going to recycle as much packing and boxes as I can. Hi. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Gia. Hang on, I don't want to break a nail either. I've got 2 more friend mails we're going to open, and then we'll do the thrift haul and chat. If anybody has any questions or wants to chat or tell us what's going on in your life. Okay, I'm getting it. She taped it up so it would make it through the UPS, the United States Post Office process, right? Okay. So let's see what she did. Hang on, there's a little cornucopia. Okay, so she made me to check for her purchases because I do take checks as well. Oh my gosh. Carrie, is she here? Girl, this is on 92. You guys, I'm sorry. That's on 925 silver. A little rhinestone pendant. It's got a bale on the back. That's 8 grams of silver too. She could have sold this for a little bit of money, Carrie. I'm going to treat her extra right on something. That's crazy. I love it. You guys are going to see me wearing it. Okay. Oh my gosh. My husband got me one, but it's a little different. It's a popcorn. That is too cute. You can put a light in it too if you want to. I think I will. I think I'll put one of those lights in there. That's fun. That will go in the Smiley collection, which if you saw on Instagram, I posted a little quick reel since I've been staying home on the weekends. I've been working on that. I set up the other shelf that I took out of the booth that sort of matches, and I started putting things on it, and just a rough draft. I got to still rearrange. And so when I get that done, we'll look at all of it. You guys are going to be like, what the heck? Wait a minute. Carrie, I love this. I love that little pendant. Did you see that? I'm going to wear it. I'm going to put that on my choker. Okay. And this is from, this is stuff we'll open that in a minute. I went to someone else's live sale. She was having it was Lisa Flippin' Crazy. She needed to make some extra money for her cat Tandy. I don't know if any of you know her. And so I went and bought quite a bit of jewelry from her. Now I got good prices though, but I was also doing it to be supportive, but I did get good prices. I got another pseudo squash blossom necklace. We'll open that in a minute. I want to finish the friend mail. Okay. So you guys remember my local reseller friend, Lori. She's been in a few videos. I haven't seen her because her boyfriend's in town. So, I'm just kind of like leaving them alone. He's an artist too. But she found another mermaid, John Perry. This one's a little different than the one Carol gave me. Carol Butterfly Hustles, YouTube channel Butterfly Hustles, and on Instagram. She sent me one too. It's up there. This is a little different, but in good condition. These can bring $50 to $80 in good condition. And if you just, be patient. Isn't that beautiful? So, my local reseller friend, Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures. I went to pick something up from her porch while she was out of town, and this was sitting on top of it. So this is like those ceramic ones that you put like towels in it. What was that? The 60s or 70s? I can't really remember. But never have I seen one in acrylic, and she knows I'm a nut for the acrylic and the lucite. So, look, she got that for $1.99. Go, girl. So that's adorable. That will go for my White Swan Christmas. Plus, I just have, hi, Amy. Hi. Plus, I'm just such a fan of lucite and acrylic. I think it's just because I don't know, just part of the 70s that I like. And then she also added to my safety pin art box. You should see how big that thing's getting. People have been, that scared me. My maid, I forgot I put her behind there. And I thought, okay, that you guys would tell me, right? If there was somebody behind me getting ready to, you guys would tell me or call the cops, right? Okay. Anyways, it's getting pretty big. Now, you guys, I don't think there's any resale value unless it's a Christmas tree. Those are 25 to 85-ish, depending on how big. Or the lamp. Yes, they make lamps. It's so cool that you can put one of those lights in it. Actually, one would fit in here. But just these other ones, you know, I'm just having fun with it because I feel like what great American kitsch art, right? So she got that to add to mine. And then she said she used to make that stuff. And so she gave me one that she made. This one's adorable. Now this one, no one else has ever had it. This is from her stock. She does lots of leather work and crafts. So cute, huh? So someday we'll look at all that too. This one definitely I'll probably hang up somewhere though. You know, this one's pretty cool. And then I bought, you know, I have them in pseudo squash blossom necklaces too, just for fun. Okay. Now, fun stuff, huh? Gosh, Carrie. Can't wait to put that on a necklace. We would definitely tell you if your mannequin was holding a knife. Thank you. Oh my God. She seriously freaked me out. I've been working on clothing. So I pulled her back in because I've been listing clothing because clothing's starting to sell on eBay. And again, I'm kind of laying low on the weekend, staying home. So hi, Sherry. Who else came in? Veranda, Paula B. Hi. So you guys want to see, does anybody know Lisa Flippin' Crazy on YouTube and Instagram? She does sales and a lot of jewelry. So she does jewelry sales and jewelry unboxing. So I'll show you what I bought. Let's see. I spent like $100 with her. She was having some good deals. It's costume jewelry, but I think I picked out some really cool stuff. Wait a minute. I think I have a little piece of art glass in here too. Lisa Flippin' Crazy. Yeah, here's her how she spells it. No, Flippin' Crazy, okay? There's no G on the end. And a little smiley face for me, right? So I hope her cat's okay. I hope her cat's been doing okay. So I bought an unusual little smiley doll to add to the collection. This is kind of new. I think this is a Hallmark, but I can't remember prices, but it was crazy. Really good prices. I want to get to that necklace. This, I don't know why. I think because I used to watch The Recycled Life with Selena and Laura, who we just talked about, Laura Caldwell. Speaking of, by the way, Selena's going to be on our next Cat and I's next live sale, October the 13th. Promos will be coming out Monday. I'm getting pictures from the girls. And in honor of Selena coming, we're going to do jewelry. But anyways, that's where I got my love for squash blossom necklaces. And you know, especially with silver going up, the prices are now to get a really nice one is like almost $1,000. So I've been buying pseudo ones for fun as placeholders. And just for fun, it just tickles me. So Lisa had one. Sorry about that noise. Hang on. Lisa, I want to save this bubble wrap. Lisa had one from Charming Charlie. That's like a discount chain store, right? I'm pretty sure. It's a discount chain store. But these, you can get about 25 bucks online for these. I paid about $15. Yeah, she says they're $15. And it's kind of a cool one. For costume jewelry, it does not look bad at all. I was shocked because, you know, that's just a little discount. Look, that's not bad looking, is it? For Charming Charlie, that's like just a discount store, fashion store. Hi, Steph. That's not bad, is it? And for $15, that's a nice little pseudo. Oh, it's a squash blossom, but you know what I mean. It's not the silver and turquoise, but that looks good too. $15 is great. So I might wear it a few times for fun. And then if one of you all wants to have a placeholder for a squash blossom necklace yourself, I'll pass it on in a sale, right? Until we can come up with $1,000 extra, right? So, but anyways, or if you don't want to wait on me to resell that, because I'm going to wear it a few times. It's by Charming Charlie, and I saw a few of them on eBay for around $20, $25. Okay, it looks substantial, right, Susan, for costume jewelry? That's what I thought too. But I believe her because I think it's got a dangle on it that says Charming Charlie. And plus, I verified it on eBay. But yeah. What did I buy? Oh, I bought some rings. Okay, sorry, you guys. I should have already opened this, I guess. I bought some rings. The stuff from the thrift haul is open, though. Oh, I bought this ring. The reason I'll show you. You can see why I bought this, right? I like that scrolly. This is silver that I've had forever. I got this when I lived in Dallas. And then this is just costume. I just bought it recently. But see how this kind of has that same MO? So that's why I bought this one from her, right? Okay, I can't even remember. Let's see what else. But she has jewelry sales and a lot of costume jewelry. And I'm with you. I want a real one too. Right, Amy? I keep hoping that I'll find one on the cheap at the thrift that they don't really notice. But man, it'd have to be our lucky day. Like the thrift angels would have to be smiling on us. But it could happen. It could happen. But if not, we got to wait. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, yes. I bought this. Yes, this is great. This was only $2. So she had it towards the end, some little add-ons. So it's only on a cloth, necklace. So I'm going to take it off. It's a glass with pulled feather. It's like a little glass pendant. And those sell pretty well. It's got there we go, the pulled feather look. So it was $2. So that'll show up in the sale, right? Probably offer it up for $3 and see who, you know what I'm saying? That way it supports her too. And I knew I could just, resell it and get some money back and maybe make $1 or $2. And, some of you that like to come to my new live sales, could be happy too. So it's just like a win-win for everybody. Okay. Let's see. But wait till you see what I got. Oops. Wait till you see some of the stuff that I got at the thrift store while Dad was getting his molds for his teeth. It'll be, oh, yes. Another one. This one was $7. If you don't want to wait on me, she has more of these in different colors. I loved this one because it was a seahorse. It's got the bail on it. You can put it on a necklace or a choker or make it a decoration, hang it, Christmas decoration or whatever. Little glass seahorse. She has these in bigger. Hi, Deb. She has these in bigger and sizes and colors too. So, and she sells pretty affordably. Okay, there's a couple more little pendant glass pieces in here that I'm going to cut. One of them's for me and the rest I'm just going to pass along a good deal and flip. But it helped her out at the time. She needed money. So I spent about $100 with her that day. Okay. Lisa, flipping crazy. Let me see if I can find her channel real quick and we'll see what she's doing. Let me see. There's Laura. Hang on, I'll share it. Share screen. We'll go see if we can find that real quick because you guys might, if you don't know her, you might like her too. So, flipping crazy. Let's see if we can find her. You guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. Yeah, there she is. Oh, she's got something coming up. She's got a jewelry sale coming up October the 13th at 3. Oh, I don't think she realized that's when Selena's coming over on our channel. But anyways, there she is. Welcome to my channel. There's the cat that needed help. There it is. Yeah, there's Teddy. So
there you go.
Okay, you guys. There you go. Okay. So let's go see what I bought thrifting. You guys probably want me to start with a moneymaker, right? Or you want me to save a moneymaker? You want me to start with a moneymaker? Or just the oddballs? But this one's a moneymaker. I don't know about this. You all tell me what you think. It was $1.99. It's from the Natural History Museum in London, Kensington, London. And I just thought that was cute. It's almost got a Banksy vibe, right? You know, the girl with the umbrella, but it's bringing home a dinosaur. So I liked the artwork on it. Some people are really big on supporting, you know, museums and art museums and things. I just thought that was kind of cool. There it is. Got a little Banksy street art vibe to it too, right? I don't know. It's got to be worth more than $1.99, right? Tea towel. I think that's what that would be. Or you could put it up for art. I think a tea towel. Let's see. Wait a minute. Sail away, y'all. I have a new happy eBay store. When your item have likes, do you offer discount as eBay suggests? You're talking about best offer? Sail away. You talking about best offer? Yeah, I will. I'm usually Hangers Art. I know, Bobby. I'm usually when I price my stuff on eBay, the price is a little more than what I sell like to my YouTube friends or people that catch something off of a sale. Like if you see something here and now before it goes on eBay, I give better prices because I don't have to pay the eBay fees. I haven't had to take the time to list it. But I do also add a little bit extra so people, because I don't do the auctions except for certain items, people still like to haggle a little. And so that lets that happen. And I still get to make, you know, a fair amount. So if you're talking about best offers, I don't know if you're talking about the new coupon thing. I know eBay started telling us, hey, send a coupon. I haven't tried that feature yet, okay? Maybe someone else in the chat. You guys in the chat, feel free to answer too, because a lot of you are resellers too. And, you know, you do things a little differently that are still effective. So you can answer any of that stuff. Okay, so I thought that was cool. And I was in the mood to do plush. I like the coupons. I haven't tried it, but I'm going to. Now, what did I pay for this? I did pay $6 for this one. And there's really not a brand on it that's significant. I don't even think it's vintage. But it was just a great color, a great fur, and he's beans down here. So the way this little bear can sit, I just kind of pictured it at someone's cabin or a bed and breakfast or an Airbnb that was maybe up in the mountains. You know, I was just kind of picturing it for decor for that, right? It's just really a precious thing. And the way he just plops down and sits. I wish I could show you guys better. He's just adorable. So that's why I did that. And that's how he's going to go up. Yes. Wait a minute, Susan, I think the eBay algorithm still likes us running sales. I run sales every once in a while too. So sail away, you'll have to be more detailed. So all of us, any of us can talk to you and give us, you know, our opinions for you to consider, because there are a lot of ways to do markdowns and discounts and sales and coupons and best offers. There are a lot of ways to reach out to customers now to try to entice them to buy a product. So you might, you know, unless it's something that you have to be highly competitive with, like say, man, she needs to stop. Okay, I can see she's there. What is my problem? But when I do like this out of the corner of my eye, she freaks me out. Okay, anyways. So, you know, this is controversial, I guess, and customers wouldn't want to hear us say this, but do like the retail stores do, price, you know, at a good price, knowing that if something doesn't sell like that, eventually you're going to start to lower or offer deals, right? It's the same thing retail stores do. You know, just don't be super shady about it, but it's okay to do a little bit of that to start high. Oh, the pay-per-click thing? No, that ain't happening for me. That, don't get me started, because I do appreciate eBay, but that's very rude. When she means to get a discount offer from, wait a minute, the suggestion from eBay to draw. Oh, yeah. No, and when eBay suggests pricing for me, I totally ignore that too. Sometimes they're just too aggressive in this buyer's favor. So, yeah. And I know when you're new, oh my gosh, you know, you might think, okay, I don't really know what I'm doing, so I'm going to listen to what eBay says. So forgive me, eBay, but I've volunteered. I've done volunteer work for you for 2 years. I appreciate you. I help out when I can, but I'm still calling you out on things that I don't think are helpful to me and my reseller friends. Okay, so just know that. Get mad at me if you want to. Okay, so yeah, so while I was digging through the plush, here's something else, and this turns out this is worth a little bit of money. This little guy from Gremlins 2, and the only reason I was okay with it is because still new with tags. So if I remember correctly, I think I could get 20 for him, so that was fine. I've had some really great plush sales. I've sold plush for as much as $150, so I do not take it for granted. And there are a couple good people that you can follow on social medias if you like plush. They have groups. One of them, my good longtime friend, Deb, Pinching Pesos, and Julie, Casa Chic, has a plush group. Someone else, I'll put those down in the video description too, or if anybody else knows. Yes, Gizmo. So in great shape, still new, right? So I felt okay with the $3. I'm like, well, if I'm looking, might as well do it. Okay, now this was only $1 because this was half price. I'm going to pause before I start talking about this because I'm crossing my fingers that somebody else says, I know what that is. I know what that is. I had to get this. I might keep it for a while. I made one of these when I was like 8 years old in elementary school. Anybody else? You guys know how these are made? Did you do this in art school, in art class with your teacher too? Oh my gosh. Please, somebody say yes. Mine was brown, little poodle brown. I gave it to my dad for Christmas. You do know what that is. Yes. It's real easy because I was like 8 years old. The whole class made their own, so it's not too hard. So there's a hanger. So we were supposed to bring certain kinds of yarn and a hanger, a wire hanger. And the teachers, of course, folded the hangers, but it's just a hanger folded a certain way. And then we make all these loops of yarn, and then we were helped to get them tied on. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. So for $1, yes. Who gives these away? Why? But he's a cute one. This one's cuter than mine. I don't think, did mine have googly eyes? Maybe so. But I'm probably going to hang on. I'm going to tease my dad. I haven't showed it to him yet. See if my dad remembers. He might not remember since his motorcycle accident. And then oh, look, they even did the tail on this one. Wow, this must have been more middle school class upgrade. So, you remember, but you never made one. Yeah. So these are cute. That's a fun project for a kid. And, it takes a little bit of time, but once you show them what to do, they can go on their own for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. And here's the last one too. So still new with tags, half price. I paid $1. I'm like, you're something. I didn't have cell service. I had to look. I took a chance on those and I looked them up at home, and I'm same with this one. And this one turned out to be fine too. I already forgot who this is. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a Gargiggles. It's a Gargiggles. And being new with tags, he's worth, and nice and clean, he or she's worth a little bit of money too. Is that a movie or something? See, my kids are grown and gone. So I don't know, but he's worth a little bit of money. He's worth about $22. So there you go. Gargiggles. I paid $1. So far, so good, right? Oh, there's my receipt. I spent a total of $28 because I got a lot of things half price. It was senior day. You made one with yo-yos, but it was a clown. That poodle is the demonstration model. That was a pretty epic one, right? Pretty epic one. So anyways, if you guys want first dibs on anything, you also know that you can email me at that dedicated one, the dedicated email. I sold these in my booth super quick, actually to someone local. So I bought another one. $2.49. That color was not on sale, but these sell. So there's no maker's mark. So if you missed out on the first ones, here's another one. Let me know. Mr. Okay, I hope you're not a troll. Your name indicates that you're a little on the rowdy side. So, okay, this was cute. There were two of them. One was chips. I only bought one for $1.99. This is from Radio City. I haven't got to see that yet. I haven't been to New York since I was just a kid. My mother-in-law, my husband's family lives in Pennsylvania. So a couple years ago, my mother-in-law, Mom Pat, went with my sister-in-law. But I think that's cute with the 3D relief. I just think it's cute. And hopefully I'll get to go do that. Okay, so far so good. And I haven't looked this up, but man, this just looks like something. I'll show you the box first. The original Fiddle Bow bread knife. I had to do old school picking because there was no service. So the Rockettes, yes. But I think this is like Scandinavian or something. Never needs sharpening. We are bread connoisseurs, so I feel like this is Scandinavian. I'm trying to find it. Made with cherry wood. It's right hand, so they make left or right. Oh no, this is made in East Glacier Park, MT, Montana. Not sure. You know, when I was younger, state abbreviations used to be 3 and 4 letters, and it was a lot easier. Now, when they switched to 2, there are some of them that you really have to try to remember because they don't really make sense. Some of the I's and the M's. But anyways, there's what that is. And I think that's probably going to be worth a little bit of money. If not, I'll just keep it. It's super cool. Very mid-century mod, right? Like I said, we're bread connoisseurs. Like I pay up for my bread. I get it from local bakeries, things like that. Let's see if this will focus. Whoops, not like that. So that's cool. Montana. So derpy. I love the poodle. Hey, you know, I have a friend. You guys know she's your friend too. Jocelyn, Crazy Lamp Lady. So for the last couple months, she's been calling things derpy. I don't know what that means. And I keep forgetting to ask her. What does derpy mean, Ellen Beatty? Let me see. I've sold one of those, but it was handmade. Susan says those bread knives work. They make them for lefties too. That's what I figured since it says right-handed. So that's a plus for that company, right? So I actually may end up keeping this. That's kind of cool item. It's got a 70s vibe to it too. What did I buy? Oh, a set of brand new 3 spider cups. It's got, you can't see it very well, but this is silver hologram. And they're brand new, so probably my thinking was my next sale when I ship stuff out, just put it. It's like goofy. Is that a real word, or did she make that up? Is that a Jocelyn original? I'm not going to say it, though, because I don't want to, you know, that's not cool to copy. You know, I don't like to copy everything other people do. I mean, some things, if they're super cool, we're all going to copy. No doubt. For instance, my friend Kat, the Nurse Flipper, you guys know Kat. I noticed she has a smiley tattoo up here. It's a little rough, but I was like, yes. If I'm going to get a smiley tattoo, that's where it should go so people can see it. So I haven't showed it to her yet. I hope she doesn't get offended, but this is probably what's going to happen. That's just a stamp where I'm testing it to see if I like it. But I'm going to tell her, okay, I'm copying you. I'm stealing that. That's so cool. Anyways, it's a real word. Made it up. Okay, you guys help me. Bobby, Brigia, come on now. What is it? Okay, moving on. I bought this. I did pay up a little bit for this. This is not a Whiting & Davis, but it's not bad because still new with tags from JCPenney's. It was originally $48, but it is a, let it focus, it's a gun sack. I just took pictures of my 2 gun sack dresses yesterday. One's a wedding dress and one's like a prairie dress. They'll be going up for sale sometime this week. I just took a bunch of pictures yesterday. That's why Bianca's out. But that's a good name if you don't know and you're wanting to sell clothes and things. That's a good name. Otherwise, unless it's like a Whiting & Davis or a vintage one, you know, or a gun sack, I'm not going to get these unless they're super cheap. It's in the Oxford Dictionary. Oh, okay. It means foolish or stupid in a funny way. Okay. Derpy. Okay. I paid $3 for this. This is a Viking 5-petal bowl. This is by Viking. Not Blanco, but a Viking, which is about the same price range. 5-petal. There's all kinds of petal bowls by different companies. Some bring more money than others. In my last video, you guys saw me pick up a big one, the Big Sunflower by Blanco, which is worth about $50. I think this one's somewhere around the $18 to $22 range. So $3 was fine. It's cute. It's almost got a recycled glass look with that textured. So here's the bottom, okay? Because sometimes that helps us to tell who made what. So this one is a Viking, okay? Oh, I bought my husband a Smiley. I need to clean this up. I just bought this for my husband for trick or treat. I don't even think it works anymore. He's been buying me so many Smileys. So you guys know I bought him that Smiley sticker, make me smile. That was a big winner. Most of y'all liked that. And so I'm just going to this. It was just real cheap. It does something. I might check the batteries and see. So that's just for me. Oh boy. Here's some money makers too. And this. This is moneymaker and this is moneymaker. These are Jeffrey Campbell. If you sell clothes, then you girls know this name. Jeffrey Campbell Free People collab. Those are two excellent names. These are in great shape. They look like they've only been worn maybe once or twice. There's not a lot of drag on the heel. I shouldn't really be touching them. Only $6.99. It was one item they missed. Normally they catch these higher ends and they'll put one behind the counter and just one, and they price them up, and you have to ask for the other one. So these little booties, epic. We're probably looking at, I don't know, we'll look it up in a little bit here when we look at that t-shirt that I'm going to show you guys. Those are great, but inside, these are all leather. Even the heel is stacked leather, not that cheap stuff, okay? That's the difference of higher end shoes. Free People, Jeffrey Campbell collab. So, cha-ching. Oh, let's see, $2.99. I picked this up. This is, I can't tell the base. I have a whole box of this. Oh, it looks red. It's either red or purple. I have a whole box of this. What brand are the shoes? They're Jeffrey Campbell Free People collab. Awesome. And I think they're about a size 9. Yeah, they're a size 9. Awesome. If you want to look them up before me. I like that slender heel too, that Western but slender heel. Little ankle booty. I have a whole box of black amethyst glass by different people. This is probably Ellie Smith. Don't quote me. I'm just guessing this is an Ellie Smith. But I buy it all when it's cheap, and I just put it in a box. Now these I will sort through and keep some for myself, and sell some. Probably sells a lot. So I buy all the black glass that I see, the vintage black glass. What else is in here? Oh, I was doing t-shirts. You saw in the last video. So I was running through t-shirts because I want to have a funny t-shirt sale, like $10 and $20, like, just for fun. And plus I was saying I buy all the soft ones, I cut the neck a little bit, and I sleep in them. And of course, I'm not leaving behind a Led Zeppelin. This is my favorite band. I grew up with, a little before my time, but I basically grew up. Led Zeppelin, my favorite brand. I have at least 20 Led Zeppelin t-shirts. Some I sleep in, some I keep, some are collectors only. I also have some other Led Zeppelin memorabilia and paraphernalia that, is just in my personal collection. So, hi, Kelly B. What a very good brand, yeah. So you guys are all just chatting. So that's for me. There's another box back here too. Oh, it looks like I bought some lights for $1.99. This is a spider web light. You guys, you really don't ever have to pay retail, right? We don't have to pay retail on anything. So I liked this light. It's a spider web and with purple. So I don't like to put out anything too scary. So this won't be too bad, right? I don't like to put out anything too scary. So for $1.99, I'm just saving money. What else is in here? These are current, but I just thought they were cool. Bon Appetit, crispy bones, extra crunchy, 100% organic. Crispy Bones Cafe. So I just thought they were fun. I may throw them up in our little Halloween sale, or I may just keep them. They're just cute. They're just melamine and they're new. But I liked the graphics, and the color palette was nice too. It kind of gives it kind of a somewhat vintagey or retro feel, right? Or like definitely leaning into like dark academia, which is trending. Academia is trending for, there's like cottagecore, which is basically the prairie and farmhouse, but every generation has to rename something, and maybe there's a little twist on it. Let's see, goth and prep, college prep. Remember college prep and goth have kind of made a fusion with the new whatever trendsetters, and it's called academia. There's light academia, there's dark academia. You can guess why. One's more beiges and stuff like that, and one's more, the darker colors. So that kind of falls in. Maybe a little steampunkish, not quite. I like steampunkish. Steampunkish has more of a post-apocalyptic quality to it, which tickles me. What is this? As seen on TV, this was half price, $1.50. Bollinger, the Ultimate Underarm Firmer by Denise Austin. Sometimes these 80s and 90s exercise equipment that were, sponsored by the people of that time, they can go for a little bit of money. So this was $1.50. And I think when I opened it up, again, I was old school picking. There was no service. Did it old school. Yeah, still new. All the paperwork. There's a video, VHS video, still sealed. So sometimes those go for some money. I should probably keep it, though. I should probably keep it. But I wish there were. So I wish there were thrift stores here. I love them. I will admit, I do live in an area where thrift stores are good. I've noticed, certain, from watching other YouTubers and, chat friends, I've kind of noticed that some areas seem to have better thrift stores than others. So I don't really know what's going on, but ours are good. Let me see what trinkets are down in here. Oh, this is Raku. And I buy all of it by this person, Jeremy. Is it Jeremy Diller? Typical signature. That was a good price. I buy all the Raku pots and stuff. I find a lot of it. I just sold a Raku pot for $45 on eBay a couple weeks ago. And not everyone knows or understands what it is, but those that do, they love it. They understand the harder process that is involved in making a nice piece of Raku. So I keep a lot of it for myself. I buy all of his pieces, because a lot of small pieces. So if someone can have a piece of Raku, that's not quite so large and expensive, or if they don't want the planters. Looks like I bought myself some stylists, new in package. Looks like I bought some fake tattoos to put in the next going out sale gifts. And it looks like I bought myself a notepad. So, okay. Because, you can save money. 69 cents. All right. Let's get this box behind me. One more box. There's a couple things in here that are a little bit out of what I usually do. So I'm a little surprised at myself. I'll show you. Okay. This was a no-brainer. 99 cents. It's a newer Lisa Frank. You can tell by the logo. That's a newer logo. It's not the newest. She has a new one now. I think some of her court battles and divorce are starting to settle down, I think, and she's trying to make deals and go back into manufacturing of things. And she's got a new registered logo. It's a capital L, capital F, but it's different colors than what we think of on the older capital L, capital F from the 80s. I'll update on that as soon as I can, because I bought something and that's got the new logo, and I need to know so I can distinguish, because a lot of people are going to be confused now. They're going to be like, this is vintage, but it may not be. Okay, be aware of that. Okay, on the Lisa Frank, the new logo is capital L, capital F, but it's a different color scheme, a different color palette, and we need to differentiate and remember so that we don't pay too much for something that someone is saying is, the vintage. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I have a lot of Lisa Frank, a whole bin. I've got people probably getting pretty irritated with me because they're waiting for first dibs, because there's some pretty epic stuff in there. So just always going through the paper and the cards, and that's usually where I find those kind of Lisa Frank folders. So while I was there, I noticed some vintage stuff, and I thought, I've never done vintage ephemera. Let me take a shot at it. These are from 1978 or 79 from the Current factory. So these are very retro vintage. They're little labels, little gift labels, stickies, says to and from 1978. This is also from the Current factory. Let me find the Colorado Springs, not 19. I can't read that. Hang on, it'll show up. Maybe we'll get it to show up and I could just read it. Give it a minute, you guys. Back up and come in slowly. Okay, it says 19 something in there, but you can see these little bookmarks to give out to friends or vintage. The Current factory, we had one here, so I think that's why some of this new still in package is coming up. But these are cool. Hi, Beth. And also, I think then it turned into Lily Vernon, or we had a Lily Vernon factory here too, or distribution center. But these are pretty cool, right? I don't know, they're not the 50s and 60s, but they're the 70s, and I like that too. And this, at the time, was marked down to 25 cents. I'm pretty sure somewhere on here I saw. Is this from Hallmark? I can't remember. But look at this little vintage cutie pie sheet of paper. There's one each. You just unfold it. Do you remember? Isn't that kind of like a Hallmark thing? So, bought that to try to see who might want some vintage ephemera. And Halloween treat bags. Okay, this looks like something I bought to send out, to put things in when I send out stuff that y'all buy from the live sales. So that's what that looks like. And I'm going to put this in George's box. George, the Antique Nomad. I built him a box. So when he comes through this way, it helps to pay for gas in a hotel room for him to come on down, either to Denver or all the way down to here, and at least spend the night somewhere so that we can go do something for a couple of days, at least one full day. So, and I usually have an item that I need him to appraise. So I butter him up with a little box. Hi, Beatrice. So this is kind of cool. This is from Seattle. So I'm just going to put this in his box. Somebody just made, and it's like leather bound. It's like a scrapbook. And then it says Seattle on the back. So, he goes up to the Pacific Northwest a lot to do shows. That's one of his base camps. So I paid $2 for it. I'm just going to throw it in his box of little trinkets and things that he can, sell to help offset gas and hotel money to come go thrifting with me. We had a blast last time. He didn't make it this summer. Woo-woo. Look at this. $7.99 I paid. Look at this wicker purse. It's probably like from India or Pakistan because of the metal handles and the cabochons on it. Cabochons are just plastic, but this is a great little purse. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. It's not all high end like an vintage Edith Collins, but isn't that adorable? Cute, huh? So again, I'm just guessing Pakistan, India, something like that. It's in really good shape though. So I paid $7.99 and I'll be offering it up in some kind of a sale. Super cute. Super cute. I was in your area last year, but I hadn't found you yet. That's a photo album. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like you put those little white tabs and then stick the photo in it. Or it could be for a journal. Because hardly, I don't know, do we print things out? Do we print out pictures anymore? I don't know. Just a vintage Hallmark from 1983. So, vintage Hallmark, but because of the rainbow. That's helpful, okay? So, and I paid 49 cents. So, that makes that a reseller deal, in my opinion. Oh, this was great. $3.99, but look at it. I wish I could have found the rest that go with it. It's some kind of grooming kit, probably maybe to shine your shoes for a man. This is ceramic or porcelain. I wish I could have found what went with it. I haven't peeled this off yet because I want to soak it because I don't know what's underneath it. I don't want to mess anything up. But this is some kind of beautiful porcelain. This is wood, and then this feels like real boar bristle too, not plastic. This looks what? 50s, 60s? What do you guys think? 50s, 60s maybe? I recently got a purse. Let's see. It was Foursome brand. Okay, Foursome. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think it's Ellen. Thank you. So that's adorable. Yes. This is pretty good. It was pretty good for just, little quickies. Oh, I don't know whose this is yet, but I got 4 other pieces that match at another thrift store that day. What does that say? $1.99. So I know this isn't the most sought after color, but this is a nice one. I don't think it's a reproduction. I don't think so, but I will double check. It almost has Northwood vibes. Not quite as elegant and nice as Northwood though, so I'm not going to call it that, but it's leaning toward that. That's a little bit better quality of Carnival glass. Good price. Hopefully the cups are in here and I can show you. I don't know if they are or not. Oh, here's another epic purse. This one's worth money. I paid $6.99 just on a gut hunch. I'm like, this is very 80s. I'm almost sure. And so I opened it up. It still has, let me get this, you guys. Hang on. This will take a minute. This will take just a minute. It's trying. There we go. 1980 Patricia Smith moon bags. You can go look on eBay right now. This particular one's probably worth about 60 to 80 bucks. Yes, they sell well. I had one of these moon bags by Patricia Smith. It's got, and there's some that sell for even more. Really great, but this is, even without that, even without seeing that, I still would have bought this because I just knew. I kind of remembered. Even though it was kind of young, I kind of remembered. Yeah, about $75. Yeah. So $6.99 was a good price. It was really a decent thrift day. I'm going to put that back in the bag. Because, I still got something else up there, too. And then, of course, if you're late coming in, you might have missed the Free People Jeffrey Campbell collab booties. Free People and Jeffrey Campbell. That's probably $80 to $100, right? Minimum. Because they're in good shape. So, definitely working on making some money that day. Let me just put this on my lap. Let me put this on my lap, you guys. Okay. just for me. Probably just put my pencils or something. Let's see what this is. Oh, this glows. This is going into a box. This I bought someplace else. This is going into the box over there of all the uranium and Vaseline glass because I'm going to have a live sale with someone, maybe 2 other people, and we're going to do nothing but uranium and Vaseline glass, okay? So I feel like I almost have enough. We each need to have at least about 10 pieces, right? Jeffrey Campbell's were pricey. Yes, I do know that. I'm going to put this someplace safe. Okay. This is an Italian set. Here's the kids' bowl. Sorry. Hang on. And then the matching egg cup. There you go. And the matching egg cup. Okay. You can tell it's Italian. And then, of course, there it was verified. But I kind of knew it by looking at it. I kind of felt pretty good about it. And I found this at it's so crazy, 2 different thrift stores. But they go together. Yes, that was awesome. I don't know what these are, but this 80s, 90s color scheme is coming back. This pinks and blues. I've already sold a pretty epic set of a vase and 2 candlesticks. I already sold a pretty epic set. I started looking at it and buying some of it last year when I'm like, this is going to come back too. Hi, Sammy. And, you know, it's been a little bit slow, but it's, you know, because trendsetters, it takes a while. We've talked about this before. Trendsetters. There are some people who like to be on the cutting edge, the bleeding edge almost, okay? And then once too many other people are on it, they're on to something else. But there are some people that need to see a certain amount of other people doing something before they feel comfortable jumping on that bandwagon for a while. And then there's people that even are only going to come in at the tail end of it. And then there's people that even going to come in when it's way too late. And the trendsetters are going to giggle at them and point, which is sad, but whatever. So, you know, so I think this 80s and 90s color palettes will start to come in a little bit more. And so this is one of them. And so these look like they were studio pieces, but picked them up for 99 cents because I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. The last set did sell for like 60 or 65. I picked this up for display. That's cute, isn't it? Just a little mirror. Look, there you guys are. Wait a minute. Okay, you guys are over there somewhere in the side chat. I just thought that was cute for display for when I do get another booth. It'll just be a matter of time. It'll just be a matter of time. Okay? Thrifting receipt. I thought this was cool. I don't know whose this is. It was only $2.99. I haven't peeled it off yet to see whose it is. Someone put felt on it. So I'm thinking it's a little vintage. It's a nice 3D relief. But look at the nice horses. It's got an Asian feel to it in some respect, but yet not totally. So I'm a little in awe of this, but I think I can't get close enough with that on my lap, you guys. Hang on. There we go. So I'm a little in awe because I don't see any other indications of Asian theme, but just a few. So I don't know. I think this is what's making me think. But that's also close to the Greek key, not quite. So I don't know, but that's cool. Oh, Heidi, hi, yes. You were in the beginning. And I'm going to try to drop your eBay store, but let's see, you're not a mod. You can't do that, darn it, because I was talking about, you know, following your eBay store. You don't have a YouTube channel yet, but that there's some things you find that were teaching me and I passed on that are worth looking at because they're in the thrift stores. And if we know what they are, we can find them because you do. And Butterfly Nurse, hi, Carol. I talked about you earlier too, girl. So because I got another mermaid. When I did the friend mail unboxing, I got another mermaid. So I mentioned you as well, sweetie. I bought this mug. I might keep it. I might sell it. It's just very super 70s. super 70s. This is just what I adore. This was my mom. See, I grew up. This would be my mom. Okay, things that she would pick up. So naturally, I have a nostalgic, affection for that theme. She was, like I said, she became an American hippie after just a couple of years of being here. She had me quite young. There's not much of an age difference between me and my mom. And she liked rock and roll. So see, that's kind of where, so it was all this mid-century mod stuff that she kind of leaned to. And she did a lot of arts and crafts and upcycling herself. We'll try to get her on film so you can meet my mom. She's from Germany. Oh, here, yeah, there they are. I can show you. I think I got what matches this. Hang on. Bear with me for a minute. We're almost done. I think I wrapped them up in this epic shower curtain. I did. There they are. Yes. Yeah. These were $2.99 half price. So see, I got 4 of them. And I took them over to the drinking fountain to wash them to make sure they were good because they were pretty hazy looking. But they were fine. So I got 4 of them. And then this. That's a nice. They might be the same company. They might not. But they sure go together well. So good deal, right? I know this isn't the most favorite color. But man, they're nice. These are so cute for little desserts. So I got 4 of them down in there. So let me unwrap them carefully because I want to show you. There's the other one. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Good price, $1.50. I bought a shower curtain. I want to show it to you why I bought it, but I used it to wrap up. I used it to wrap up those glasses, so I got to be careful. So bear with me for just a minute. Bear with me. They're coming. You guys, so if there's anything you want to catch, before it goes in a live sale, and Lord knows it takes me forever to list stuff on eBay these days, and I'm still doing clothing right now anyways. Okay, that's the last one. Yeah, there's 4 of them. They made it home. Okay, and the last item besides the money maker that I'm saving is this shower curtain. It's still nice and new, but it's not for my, hang on. This is going to be for our Halloween sale. I'm going to put it up over my clouds, okay? Look. So there. It was only $3.99. So I'll use this every Halloween, right? So for the Halloween show, I'm just going to put it up over here, okay? That's why I bought that. That's a shower curtain. Whoops, sorry, girl. This is the shower curtain. These other things behind here are the, $20, photography backgrounds, the legit. But I couldn't find, and I used to use a cloud. Is it still back there? I don't know. But I wanted something more subtle and soft with a little bit more white in it to, make Google happy, right? And I couldn't find anything, but so that's how I ended up with the shower curtains because I needed a little bit more white. I wanted to, like I said, to make, the whole eBay Google white background thing kind of lean that way just a little bit more. I'm never going to go to all white. I don't care what they say. We'll argue about that some other time because it's not 100% true that Google's not going to pick you up if you don't have an all white background. It's a distinction. As long as there's a distinction so that they can make out what the item is, you'll get picked up. Sammy says, let's see, I want to thank you for sharing your journey and getting on Antique Booth. You inspired me. I'm trying to see, to dip my toes in getting a shelf at an antique booth. That's, I started with the showcase. I started out small too. I loved it. I still love it. My background starts in flea markets in the 80s when I was so young, just so very young. I've hardly ever worked for anybody except for 1 year. I was a massage therapy instructor. I'll never do corporate again. Oh my God, that just about killed me. That almost made me cry. But yeah, I cannot wait to get back into another booth, Sammy. So I'm proud of you, girl. I follow you on Instagram and you pick out good stuff. You're a good picker. But yeah, that's cute, isn't it? I like the colors too. It's spooky, but not creepy. Like there's no clowns, killer clowns or anything. Okay. So one more item. Let me put these sweeties up because I think someone might want to buy them before they even go to a sale. Showed you the Jeffrey Campbell Free People. Those are money. You can go look. But I do have an eBay tab open for this. This was a fluke. I wasn't in the mood to do clothing. But I popped into New Horizons, best thrift store ever, cheapest prices, and they were having a radio show. A radio station was having a birthday celebration in the back. There were a ton of people there because they were giving away $102, because that was their station, 102, every 15 minutes for a couple hours, $102. And you know, it's going out on the radio. So there's never been that many people in that thrift store because it's only a couple months old, and they didn't do a lot of, that's the first time I've seen them advertising. And it was packed, and they were in the back by hard goods, and so I couldn't handle it. Luckily, I wasn't in the mood to film anyways. I was just waiting. So I went up to look through clothing. And I don't know why I pulled this out, because green is not, well, I guess I was looking through vintage, and a lot of times crazy vintage t-shirts with weird graphics will be like this weird, like the 80s and 90s colors, like the pink and this unusual blue and green. So I pulled it out and I got a nice surprise. This is authentic. It was $4.99. You can see their tag is just tacked on, which is a quality tag tacked on, which is very common of higher end brands. And I verified the authentic labels inside too. This is authentic. Thank goodness, because I otherwise I would just throw it away. I wouldn't even redonate it because, you know, I'm not going to sell, you know, fake bootleg. I'm not going to be part of that. Let's do a share because I already have it up, you guys. And I'll tell you what I'm thinking about this. Hello, Versace. There we go. Okay. So let me make it bigger. I think that works. Okay, now I have to use the other window to scroll, okay? So hang on, I'm getting it set up. I gotta use the real window on my end to scroll. Okay, so there's different versions of it. Hang on, there's one version of it there in black. And another one with the foil. Here's one in just black and white. Okay. No one has a green one. I think I might have saw a pink one. Okay, there's black and red. There's another foil. I want to go to Solds now. So I'm hoping that this is a Billie Eilish green, isn't it? Although she's doing bombshell look right now. Oh, you guys can see what I was looking at. I kind of want to buy that. It's a men's, but I like that. I want a color block sweater. Okay, anyways. I want a color block sweater. Okay, so that one, I'm trying to find one like mine. There's a black on black one. It sold for $70, October the 7th. There's one with different colors that sold for $80. So what I'm hoping, you guys get the drift, right? I think I'm looking at $60 to $80. And what I'm hoping is no one has this green color, but I don't think that's going to hurt me. I think that might help because this is an 80s color. This is hip hop, like my husband is saying. This is hip hop leaning into that. Like this is, there we go. So I'm hoping that even might make it a few bucks more. Okay. So what size is it? I believe it's a extra large. So we're going to put this up on eBay. I can't tell because it's got a lot of foreign language on it. So large. And luckily, I did verify it with another authentic one that still had new with tags on it. So, and it matches all my other tags. So, pretty cool, huh? For $4.99. Oh, it's so soft and slightly stretchy. Yes. Check out Bloomingdale's Aqua Sweaters at Collar Block Cashmere. Oh, you're trying to get me to spend some money, Susan. That's okay. Cashmere would be nice and cozy. I try not to buy anything new. I really try to buy it secondhand or in the secondary marketplace if I can, which is us, eBay. I mean, it could be new, but if it's the secondary marketplace, you know, that's just helpful for a small business. Anyways, so I will put this up. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to put it up for a little bit more and just see what happens. The market, the buyers will tell me what I can get away with. You know, I'll put it up a little high and see what happens. So you guys you can follow my eBay store. I follow a lot of other eBayers because I'm looking at their solds to help learn. So you're welcome to follow. You can put it as a saved and follow my store too. So, all right, that was it. That's the haul, you guys, that I didn't film, so you didn't get to see it on any kind of video. I do have another video which will be coming out in a few days of where I went to a downtown antique market, and I did find some interesting items. And the promos will be coming out tomorrow for mine and Kat's monthly floating Wednesday sale. She's in October this month. She's off on the 13th. Many of you know she took it upon herself to invite Selena, and I am so grateful, so happy. I wouldn't have had the nerve. So Selena Vintage Bombshell will be on as our guest, and so it's going to be jewelry. The promos will be coming out. They're sending me their pictures now, and I'll be working on it, okay? Let's see. Now to watch the replay. Okay. Well, thanks, you guys, for hanging out with me. We hung out for an hour and 15 minutes. Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody need any help from anybody else? There are a lot of good pickers and resellers in this chat that know things too. And so if you're having any kind of issue, if you're new, we can probably help you real quick before we say goodbye. Well, there's lots of knowledge in this side chat. If not, I got some money makers down here. I feel pretty good about that. Feel good about my friend mail that I got. Oh my gosh. Gonna send Laura's friend mail out. I don't know if she'll show it on a video or not, but most of you know most of what it's going to be. Okay. That's it. Thanks, Amy. Thank you. I think there's a live sale I'm going to watch in the background. I think I saw someone's having a live sale I might catch. All right, you guys, watch for the promo for Selena coming with us, okay? People can contact me on IG for tips. Same name, Susan. Yeah, you got hi, Uncle Andy. Yeah, follow me on Instagram too if you haven't. So all the links are in video descriptions. They're also in the banner of my YouTube channel. So I've got a lot of interesting live sales. I just talked to George the Antique Nomad this morning, and we're going to book something for December. He doesn't have any shows booked for December, so luckily he'll be kind of laying a little low, and he's going to come over and do a live sale. Oh, Two Glassy Sisters. I didn't know that. I didn't know your guys' names. Oh, yes. Definitely. Two Glassy Sisters. I follow them on Instagram, definitely. They're good pickers too. When do you start posting Christmas items? Probably already should have been, especially since shipping is going to be kind of slowed down, and it's known not just in the reseller world, but they're making it known to everybody, you know, that just the general public. So I think that might help people to know to shop a little early. And then with the distribution problems we're having with all the, I'm not going to say junk, I'm not going to say it, stuff in a holding pattern, you know, somewhere on ships and containers out in the ocean or some bay, you know, that might prompt people to do a little bit more shopping in the secondary marketplaces, maybe even buy some secondhand items, but not that everything we sell is secondhand. A lot of us find new items to sell. So probably time. And there's some people that look for, if you have something epic, there's some people that look for it all year round anyways. But I'm going to start offering for sale and listing my ceramic light up Christmas trees. I've got a little box of Christmas stuff. It's going to happen here pretty soon. Start with the live sale. Whatever doesn't sell will go on eBay. I was going to put it in my booth, but I don't have one right now. Let's see. I'm changing over booths. Let's see what Amy says. I forgot I'm on StreamYard for Christmas next week. Yeah. Because the stores are doing it too. Let's see. At least Etsy is doing a big push and hosting a Christmas ornament sale tomorrow. Kelly B. I like George the Antique Nomad. Yes. Always, yeah, one of my favorites. Definitely. Wait a minute. Sold our second Fire and Light. Yes. Oh, did you show me what it was? I know we talked about one item, but I don't know if I know about two. Okay, you guys. No other questions for me or anybody else. Let's go watch. Let's go see what else is going on YouTube, okay? Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to end the broadcast, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.